Hello, my name is Jonas. In this video, I'll talk about false color and how I use it when shooting video and color grading. So, I've been using false color for a few years now, which is an exposure tool that overlays on top of an image where a palette of colors is used to represent different luminance or brightness values. For example, red is commonly used to represent closer to peaking and yellow slightly below that, while blue and purple are most commonly used in the shadows of an image. Now, oftentimes you also have green to represent middle gray and pink to help you expose Caucasian skin. To show how different luminance values are represented, I generated a ramp which goes from black to white and overlaid false color on top of it. Here you can see how different colors inhabit distinct brightness ranges. The darkest parts are to the left and the brightest to the right, with a green middle gray and pink skin tone indicator in between. On a real image it can look something like this. What I found out from using false color is there's a quick and easy way to roughly assess the exposure of an image. But because how this tool works, you won't get the fine detail as you do with a waveform representation. For me personally, this isn't a huge issue because most of the time I try to make the image as bright as possible to keep the noise floor down. And to get a better idea about the highlights, I combine false color with zebras set to 100%, which lets me know exactly when the signal is clipping. When I work in more controlled environments, like now for example, I use this spider checker chart from Datacolor, which has this big middle gray part that turns green when you use false color. It's also nice to have a color chart like this later in post when you do color grading, because you can use this palette as a reference to get nicer colors. So, when I do color grading, I use a false color plugin made by Time and Pixels, which has different presets available from different manufacturers, which the user can choose from. You can also create your own custom presets and later export these as LUTs if you want to. I found out that I really like to use false color for shot matching clips, although the amount of detail you get can be quite limiting, especially in the shadows. In the beginning, I used the free version of this plugin, which was limited to only having the red preset, which has good amount of detail in the highlights, but lacks a bit in the shadows. So I solved that by making my own custom preset. To give a quick demonstration, I have two clips from the same day, but with different exposure. And to match them using false color, I simply drag the OFX plugin into a timeline node and choose my custom preset and start tweaking the images. Here you can see how one of the images is overexposed. So I simply turn down the gain until they both match. So this is how I use false color for shooting video and color grading. If you have thoughts or questions, please leave a comment below. Also, remember to like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching, until next time, goodbye.